Morocco is becoming more and more popular, and honestly, it's easy to see why. You get culture and history, breathtaking landscapes, incredible food, and compared to many other destinations, it's still very affordable. But if you're planning your first trip, one big question comes up. Where should you go first? Most people immediately think of Marrakech, Morocco's most famous city. But then there's Agadir, a city that's becoming increasingly popular, especially for travelers who want something a little different. And for me, this comparison feels quite personal, as I visited both, but Agadir was my very first time visiting Morocco. And I was honestly very surprised in a positive way. So in this video I'm going to compare both cities in terms of what you can see, the atmosphere, food and prices, best time to visit, and of course day trips. And by the end, you'll know which city fits your travel style the best. So let's start with the sights. The city was rebuilt after the earthquake in 1960, so you won't find the same historic density as in Marrakech. But there are still some interesting places to explore, like Souk El Had, which is actually the largest souk in Morocco. It's more organized and less overwhelming than Marrakech, but still very local. Then there's the Kasbah, on the hill above the city, where you get an amazing panoramic view over Agadir and the coastline. And you can even take Morocco's first cable car up there. My personal highlight, however, was the Medina Polizzi, which is a museum that recreates traditional Moroccan architecture in a very charming way. Before visiting, I personally didn't expect Agadir to have so much to offer. But that's exactly why it surprised me so much. And if you want a more detailed look at everything Agadir has to offer, I also made a complete guide about the city that you can also check out. Marrakech is known for its energy, and nowhere do you feel that better than at the Gemma El Fna. Right in the heart of the Medina, everything happens at once. Market stalls, musicians, food vendors, locals, tourists. It's loud, colorful, and sometimes chaotic. And that chaos is part of the experience. But Marrakech is much more than just one square. The Medina itself feels like a maze. You walk through narrow streets while passing shops, hidden corners, and constantly feel surrounded by history. There are also places like the Sadian tombs, as well as the Menara Gardens, which show a quieter, more historic side of the city. But I'll be honest, it can be quite overwhelming at times, especially if it is your first time in Morocco. And because it's so popular, some areas feel quite touristy. But still, if you want that classic vibrant Morocco experience, then Marrakech is definitely for you. Now let's talk about something that can change your experience. Both cities offer classic Moroccan dishes like couscous, tagine, and pastilla. Marrakech has an endless restaurant options. But because it's so popular, many places clearly cater to tourists. While you can find amazing food, sometimes you need to look a little more carefully. Agadir, on the other hand, felt more local to me when it comes to dining. It was easier to find restaurants where locals actually eat, and if you love seafood and fish, Agadir is the perfect choice for you. In terms of hotels, Marrakech offers huge variety, but quality can sometimes be hit or miss. In Agadir, I found hotels generally more spacious and often better value, especially near the beach. Overall, neither city is expensive compared to Western Europe. But in terms of prices, I would say that Agadir is slightly cheaper. Now here's something that most people underestimate: the weather. Agadir can be visited almost year-round. Because of its coastal location, temperatures stay moderate, even in summer. In Marrakech, however, the best time to visit is from October to May. Summer, temperatures often go well above 40 degrees Celsius, which makes sightseeing very exhausting. Interestingly, many people from Marrakech and Casablanca travel south to Agadir in summer to escape the heat. So if you're traveling in summer, Agadir is the safer option. But the next category might be the deciding factor for many. Both cities are great bases, just in different ways. From Agadir, you can visit Agazut, a village known for its relaxed atmosphere and surfing. Then there is Paradise Valley, perfect if you enjoy nature and scenic landscapes. One activity that you have to do while in Agadir is a desert quad tour. It was one of my most memorable experiences in Morocco and is a definite must-do. And from Agadir, you can visit Essaouira, a beautiful coastal city known for its mix of European and Moroccan architecture. So in short, Agadir is perfect if you love nature, beaches and outdoor activities. Marrakech, on the other hand, offers more unique day trips such as Casablanca, with the impressive Hassan II Mosque, which is the only mosque in all of Morocco that non-Muslims are allowed to visit. The capital city of Rabat, which I personally think is very underrated. The beautiful village of Ait Ben Hadou, which got its fame from movies and series. And while technically not a day trip, you can of course take part in the 3-day desert tour that takes you all the way to the desert in Mezzouga, where riding a camel at sunset is one of the most unforgettable experiences that you can have in Morocco. So if seeing the Sahara is high on your list, Marrakech is the stronger base. So if you love history, iconic landmarks and don't mind a bit of chaos, then Marrakech is perfect for you. But if you prefer a more relaxed atmosphere, beaches, nature and a softer introduction to Morocco, then Agadir might be the better choice for you. Looking back, starting my Morocco experience in Agadir actually made it easier and more enjoyable, and probably that's why I enjoyed it so much. But now I'm curious, which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the notification bell in order to not miss any future video, and see you next time.